Hey everyone, this is Kendall with the Hafter Center, and this is the Butts and Guts class for this Friday evening. We have a 30-minute workout ahead of us. We will be doing some level change exercises. Some of what we do will be standing. Some of what we do is going to be down on the floor. If you're getting your equipment ready, make sure you have a mat. Dumbbells are going to be an option as well, but for the majority of the class, we're going to be doing body weight only. So we're going to go ahead and get started in our warm-up. Squat down and up. It's going to be a low or a shallow squat, not really a low squat, nice and shallow. Just sitting the weight through the heels, keeping the chest lifted, using your arms to counterbalance. Waking up the legs and get maybe a little bit of sweat going. Hold it at the top. We're going to take a small lunge back, right foot, left foot. Alternating sides. Again, just using the arms as a little bit of a counterbalance, moving athletically. Depth here is up to you. You don't have to come down too far. We're just getting the upper body warmed up, the lower body warmed up. A little bit of a heart rate elevation. Hold it here at the top. We're going to cross the right leg behind the left, tap to the side. Very small curtsy. Last one here, and let's switch sides. Left behind right, tap it out. One more here, and then we're going to go back to our squats. Maybe we come down a little bit lower. Last one here, take your feet together, lunge it back. Right leg, feet together, left leg. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders over the hips. One more each side, and then we're going back to our curtsy. Same with that right leg, crossing behind the left, tapping out to the side. If you want, you can come a little lower. Last one here, hold it at the top, switch sides. Two more. Now we're going to go into a standing good morning, waking up that low back. We're going to take the fingertips very gently at the back of the head. Take a slight bend at the knee, hinge forward, and come up. Keep the elbows out nice and wide. We hinge and lift. Brace through the core. 3 more. 2. And 1. Hold at the top. We're going to do a little twist to the right. If you want, add a little bit of a balance. Bring up the right knee. Let's switch to the other side. Just that twist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if you want, pick up the knee for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to do a little combo here. We're going to squat down, come up. Little good morning, cross to the right. Squat down, come up. Good morning, to the left. Let's keep it going. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I know my dancers are probably like 6. I skipped our squat. Squat first, guys. Hinge. And then we cross over. We're going to do one more on each side. If you're not a dancer and you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, I can't talk and do it at the same time. Then don't worry about it. Just have fun here. All right, go ahead and take it down. Oh man, bring that right foot out in front of the left. So we're going into split squats. We're challenging our stability here, keeping the shoulders over the hips. So from the side, you can see my back heel is lifted. I'm going to keep my back heel up the whole time. And this is where if you have additional weights and you want to use them, you can bring the weights out to the sides if you have to. Or if you just want to use one, you can hold it up in the chest or at the chest. So we're going to go offset stance, straight down, straight up for our split squat. Just like in the warm-up, the range of motion here is up to you. Two more here. Good. So we're going to make a little change. I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see what it looks like. We're going to come down low. Hold it there. Lift the heel and lower. So if you have no weights, we're going to bring the arms out in front. As the heel lifts, we're going to take the arms overhead. So I'm going to grab a weight because I have it, and it's going to activate my core a little bit more. Right foot in front of left. Sit down into that split squat. Lift the heel, lift the arms, drop and drop. Two more. And I'm going to bring the weight into my chest, starting in that low split squat. I'm going to come even closer to the ground. Lift off and extend my leg back. So we're here, lift off and extend. We've got 8 total, so we're going to hit 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you guys know what we're doing. We're going to stay on the same side. Instead of doing 8 of everything, we're going to do 4 of each. Same leg, right foot out in front, down and up, split squat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, arms out in front. Lift the heel, lift the arms. Stay low. Maybe go a little lower. 4 lift-offs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Split squat. 2, 3, and 4. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift it off. 1, 2, 3. You should feel it burning. Split squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift it off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Feet together. Shake it on out. We're going to do that whole series on the other side. So we're going to start out with that split squat. Left in front of right. Bring the right toes into the ground. Let your right heel stay lifted. Straight down and up for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So here's that weight. I'm going to use it for the 8 set. I'm not going to use it for the 4s. Out in front, stay low. Lift the front heel, weight overhead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift up. Take it down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 4 of everything. Split squats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heel lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Split squats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heel lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift off. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Feet together. Shake it on out. Grab some water. We're about 10 minutes in. 1/3 of the way through. Come over to chat. See how you guys are doing. Looks like we may have had somebody else log on. So if you're here and I have not had a chance to say hi to you in chat, say hi to us. So this is where we're going to bring our mats out if you have them. If you're on a laptop and you need to make adjustments so that you'll still be able to see the screen while you're on the floor, you can go ahead and make your adjustments there. Your quads are burning, my quads are burning, but my glutes are burning even more. Okay, so for this next little series, we're going to be in a half kneeling position. So we're going to start by stacking the hips over the knees, shoulders over the knees, over the hips, over the hips, over the knees. So first thing we're going to do is extend the left leg out to the side. So I'm using the mat especially today because it helps you see where my feet placement or foot placement is. From here, I can look to the arch of my foot and know that my knee bisects the arch of my foot. So I'm going to take my right hand down to the floor, and now I have a straight line from my palm to my knee, all the way out to my arch. So even if you're not using a mat, make sure you have that nice long line. So we're going to start it off here. Reach it up with the left arm, and we're going to lift off with the leg. Lift off, tap down. Let's point through the toe here. Last one here. We're going to stay lifted. Flex the foot, so now your toes are pointing forward. We sweep the leg back and forward, like a sawing motion, but try not to swing through the hips so the chest is staying stacked. Shoulders one on top of the other. Last one here. We're going to reset in the middle. Reach the arm over, side crunch, and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the foot flexed, toes forward. 6, 7, and 8. Reach it back out and take it all the way down at an angled child's pose. Should feel it on the side of your glutes. When you're ready, stack it back up in the center. Hips over the knees, shoulders over the hips. Nice long line. We extend the leg out to the side. Plant the foot. Tip it on over. Reach the arm up. We lift and lower. Point through the toe. Two more here. We hold our last one up. Flex the foot. Sweep it back. Pull it forward. So your range of motion here is really dependent on your own flexibility. Try and keep the leg lifted. Hold it in the middle. We extend the arm over the side. Side crunch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it all the way down to that angled child's pose. We get a little bit of an extra stretch through the outside. Bring the hands out in front of the knees. So we're in our nice tabletop. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what my legs are doing. Then I'm going to turn back to the front so I can see you guys. So we start here. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. We're going to extend the right leg back. Flex the foot, tap the toe down, and lift up. So you see there's not movement coming from my rib cage. My chest isn't coming to the ground. I'm not bending at my elbows. Nice and straight. Just bringing the heel up, leg in line with the torso. Maybe I'll hang out here. It's probably easier for you guys to tell what we're doing. Not the first time I lied to you guys. Won't be the last time either. Let's hold it up. We're going to tap over, crossing the left foot, tap to the side. Cross over, tap to the side. If you'd like, you can lift the heel higher. Just be mindful of the core. We want to keep the belly button into the spine. And again, we don't want to dip down with the upper body. Last one here. When we're out to the side, we're going to leave that foot out to the side. Here's what I'll turn to you, because now you can no longer see my right leg. So I'll come out in an angle. So we're here on the side. What we're going to do is draw the knee into the elbow, flex the foot, kick back. So we draw it in, kick back. Little side action, but we're also still hitting that glute. Last one here, keep the leg up, keep the foot flexed. So I'm going to turn, so I'm totally on my mat. I'm going to reach out with my left arm at an angle. Take it back to the center. Side sweep, back to center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we got to hit the other side. So we start, left leg extends. Toes point down to the ground, heel lifted, up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the last one up, cross over, tap to the outside. Halfway through. Last one here, and we draw it in. So I'm going to flip it around so you can see what we're doing. Leg out to the side, keep the foot flexed, draw the knee in towards the elbow, and extend back out at a diagonal. Two more. Hold it at that diagonal. Reach up with the right arm. We go to the side and center. Two more here. Hold it back in the center. Give yourself a little stretch, child's pose. If your wrists are feeling it, come down to forearms. Give yourself little wrist circles. When we come up, we're going to come all the way up into a nice high plank. Stack the shoulders up over the wrist. Step it back to your high plank. We're going to keep the gaze in between the thumbs. Walk the feet out as wide as your mat, or a little bit wider than hip distance if you're not using a mat, and take it back in. So go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. One more time, and then we switch. Right, left, right, left. So slowing down the movement takes out that cardio component and makes it a little bit more challenging for your muscles. Let's just do one more. Bring it on in, knees together. Press it back, child's pose. Back into our high plank. We're going to do a cross underneath. So we set it up, lift the knees, set the spine, gaze down between the thumbs, cross under, right knee to left elbow. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Take a break. We're going to hit the other side. Around this way. It's always nice when your mat makes noise. I'm so glad this is on YouTube for later. All right, so we're crossing left knee to right ankle and back. Underneath, fire up the obliques. here, take it to child's pose. If you have your weights handy, you're going to slide them on over so that they're near your mat. Grab some water, 2/3 of the way through. Ooh, my mat's going to have to go in the wash after today's class. Okay, so we're going to start in a seated position. Let's bring the heels down, toes up. Pull the chest forward through the arms, so we're sitting nice and tall, and then hinge back from the hip. And then we're going to go side to side. If you have your weight, take it side to side. Breathe. One more side. And then we're going to stay turning to the left, picking up the right foot. So we turn to the left, right foot in the center. We got 3 more, then we switch sides. 2 and 1. Hold in the center. We take it down to the right hip. Extend the left leg. One more here, and we roll it all the way back. Let's keep the back flat. Take the weight to the side. Even if you know that you can use extra weight here, we're going to go through unweighted or just body weight only for the first set here. Draw the heels in towards the glutes. Palms can go flat to the floor or up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling makes it a little more tough or a little harder. We're just going into our glute bridge. Lift and lower. Glutes up. Trying to form that nice straight line from the shoulders through the hips all the way out to the toes. This is our last little block here. So you guys, glute bridge pros, I know it. We're going to add a little walk forward here. So we're going to lift, walk forward onto the heels, keep the toes up, drop the glutes down, lift them back up, walk it in. Let's do another drop and lift. So we're out onto the heels, lower, lift, back onto the flat foot, lower, lift. Let's take it out, down and up, and in, flat, down and up. Let's switch our lead leg. I was leading left, now I'm going to lead right. Taking it out, lift and lower, and back. Drop and lift. Out, drop and lift, and in, drop and lift. Let's do 2 more walks. Out, and in. Last one here, out, and back in. Release it down to the floor, hug the knees into the chest, roll out through the spine. We're going to bring the knees up over the hips. Let your calves imagine that they're resting on a chair out in front of you. So you've got about 90 degrees behind the knees here. So we're going to go into a small crunch, bringing the shoulder blades off of the floor, looking up towards the knee and towards the toe. One more here, and then we have that weighted option. So if you do want to use a weight, we're going to take it in towards the chest. As we lift the shoulders, we're pressing up and over the knees. Two more. We are almost done this butts and guts workout today. Go ahead and drop both feet down to the floor. Take the weight into your right hand with your palm facing in towards the middle of the body. Extend the left leg out. Let's point through the toe. We're going to take the left hand out to the side, palm to the floor. We're going to crunch up and over, trying to reach the hand towards the ankle. So we come up and over, let the heel hover, up and over, and hover. Little half star. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Weight goes in the left hand, right leg extends, right palm to the floor, up and over. Four more. Good, take it all the way down. Let's let the weight come to the side. We're gonna point through the toes, so now the heels are lifted, and we're gonna bring the knees in towards the chest, tap the toes down. Bring it in, tap down. Just let your tailbone lift off of the floor slightly, keeping the bend at the knees, toes pointed. Keep breathing. Let's hold it, stacked, knees over hips. We're gonna extend the legs out. Double leg lift up, bend, reach, lift it up. So it should feel like you're doing a scoop, scooping the legs up, reach, and lift. Almost done. Two more here. Last one. But guess what? We're going to reverse that motion. So we're going to extend all the way up. Flex the foot. Slowly lower the heels. Let them hover. Draw the knees back in. Extend. Flex the foot. Slowly drop the heels and pull it back in. Up. Lower. Pull it back in. Keep going. Nice circle motion. Should be feeling it through the abs. We've got four more. Almost at the cool down. Stay strong. You guys are amazing. Get ready for the weekend. Let's make this our last one. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll it on out through the spine. Let's keep the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg. Switch sides. We've made it to the cool down. I know you guys are in different parts of the country, but here in Philly, it is like 97 degrees, hot and humid. We're gonna flip it back around into that nice tabletop we had earlier. Drop the belly button down, lift the tailbone, lift the chin off of the chest. So it's almost like we're trying to look up to the ceiling, getting that sway back. It's the only time it's good to have it is down here in the stretch. Take a nice inhale. On your exhale, tuck the tailbone under, bring your chin to your chest. Take the gaze between the feet. Open up the shoulder blades. Let's do one more of each. Drop it into cow. Nice inhale. On your exhale, switch it to cat. Look at that nice neutral alignment, lifting the head, tailbone in line, all the way up through the top of the head. Bring your toes into the floor, walk your hands back to the knees, press yourself up into your forward fold. Dumbbells out of the way if you're using them. Fingertips to the toes. Kind of stretch it out. You can move it around a little bit. Shake it out left and right. Release some of that tension through the spine. That nice hamstring stretch here. When you're ready, go ahead and roll it on up. We're gonna cross that right ankle over the left knee. If you have something for balance and you wanna hang on, go for it. We're gonna sit back, or if you're super sweaty, like I am, sit back, stand up, sit back, stand up. One more time, my chipmunk is making a cameo in class today. Tap it down, we're switching sides. Again, if you need to, just hold on for balance, and when you're ready to give it a shot, you can let go. Sit back, stand up. Two more. Little quad stretch, because we did do split squats. Even though today's class wasn't quad focused, those split squats can be a little demanding on them. So we're gonna bring the heel in to the glute, keeping the knees together. Giving yourself a little resistance. Almost imagine like you're pressing the shoelaces into the palm of your hand, and your hand is bringing your heel up higher. So it's a little tug of war that's happening. Go ahead and release. Switch sides. Go ahead and drop it down. Take the feet out wider than hips distance. We're going to do one big stretch up and over, reaching the left arm over the right side. Big circle over and switch. Take it to the center, hands to quads, drop the chest, inhale. All the way up, arms overhead. Exhale it down. Awesome work today, guys. Stop your watches. Make that workout count. Thank you so much for logging on today. It's a big task coming in on a Friday evening, but I appreciate you guys logging on. Thank you so much for joining me for Butts and Guts. And we'll see you next week, Monday, arms and abs, 5:15. Have a good weekend.